good?
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, I know most of you guys know me, the dickhole named Nick Burdzy. But I actually have, things to talk about too, I'm not just that dickhole that walks around the hallway pantsing people, one of the topics I want to talk about tonight is, well, the first name of this title it's a sexy title, right? It's called Nick in the Sexy Campfire. Nick Burdzy in the Campfire. So I want to start out with is, he's our sound effect maker. So what I want to talk to you guys about tonight is how relationships can be, how at our age, it's just about, making out, holding hands and stuff. But, as you get older, it progresses, you go from, kindergarten, sitting in tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, it's just, stupid stuff. But if you can understand, yeah, if you can understand his noises, but I mean, what a lot of people don't get at these days is a lot of kids want to lose their virginity, and that's a pretty bad thing. 'Cause you never know what's hiding in the girl's vagina, you couldn't expect something.
Blue waffle.
Yes, blue waffle. That's the worst thing. Whooping that thing out, man, is just horrible. So, what I want to talk about is, just when you start making a relationship, you need to go slow. I know I'm not a pro at this kind of shit, but I mean, this is my opinion and what I should do. And women are they're like another creature. Just imagine an alien fucking another alien that's another species. It's kind of like that. You gotta get to know each other. Life is a strange thing. You go from being a toddler running around, pissing on trees, and you go from this teenager with all these acne on your face, going all hardcore and shit. You become an adult, right? That's where stuff gets serious. And that's when you begin to have relationships with people. It doesn't start from people harassing each other, making out, going to the movies and stuff. It's the real shit, When it's like when you go to a doctor's appointment, somebody's gonna be there and help you with it. That's their relationship. But now we're talking about holding hands, kissing, and making out and stuff, wanting to lose your virginity and stuff, It's more like experimenting. I'm really loving what he just did right there. Some of the things that, I just think is, if you really want to have sex or something, just don't do it as early as you can, because, you might get that weird feeling. It might be, traumatizing for some people. Especially for girls at our ages. They're like soft creatures and stuff, they're still developing, don't comment on their breasts, their vaginas or anything, it's kind of gross.
It's kinky.
It is kinky. The thing is with women is, they're soft creatures, anything that they know that you'll say or anything.
Their tits are soft.
Yes, they're really soft. They'll say something. You call them a whore or something, they're obviously going to remember it for a very long time. They hold grudges, which is actually pretty bad. So, kind of watch what you say, filter yourself, And I mean, once a woman hears what you say, it's almost like they got a memory bank for this kind of shit. And, I'm just a regular man with a regular old penis and a very large butthole. But, I'm just a man.
Very, very large.
Yes, I have a lot of penises.
Sodomy has happened.
You know what? My butthole and my weenus are very similar. And I just want to point that out. My weenus is huge. My thighs are huge and stuff like that. But, one of the things I want to get into is, when you ask a woman out, you don't want to be like, oh, hey, I'm cool, I'm shit and stuff. You got to be soft and stuff. You got to be like that teddy bear that she holds every night. Sometimes fingers or something, What, did you stop?
Oh, I got a text. Keep going.
To take a relationship slow is good. Going too fast can lead to a lot of problems. Breaking up, going back together, breaking up. Some of those kids, they've known each other for so long. It's almost like a divorce. It's like a husband and a wife that can't get enough of each other, but it goes both ways, in the bed and out of the bed, right? So they can't get enough of each other, and it just gets really boring, if you really want a good relationship, take it slow, start, talking to them and everything, get to know them and everything, start inviting them over to your house, but don't, take them in the bed or, something that soon. Just, take them to the movies, you gotta slowly progress and shit.
Slowly.
What I like to talk about now is how some women now, how they look really shitty and ugly. But 30 years later, you see them and you're like, what the fuck? She's got boobs, she's got a nice ass. Some of the things they'll turn from ugly ducklings to this, shit-ass whoa. Megan Fox and, Rihanna, they were all fucking weirdos and shit. And now they're like, damn, she's hot. They're just they're born ugly, but they're good. It's kind of like looking at Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She looks really homeless and shitty looking, but she looks really good at the end, right?
And she makes some bank.
Yeah, she does make a lot of bank, dude. But she's dead, so she makes even more bank dead.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of girls, are, a lot of them get confused, kind of. They don't know where to go. Like, when a girl gets harassed by another girl, it's a whole other story. But if it's a guy, it's really bullying. The way you talk to a girl is not to insult them or anything. Not to be too wild about them, but, like, trying to stay in a calm position or something. Keep it cool. Like, you don't want it too long. Like, chat with them, make them think you really, like, progress yourself. Like, say hi to them a couple of days, get to know them. Then, like, once you get into real stuff, just start talking to them. Because, once you get into that kind of level, it's pretty nice and everything, and it's pretty cool. But, me, everybody thinks I'm this big-ass dick, but inside, as Zach can tell, I'm pretty nice. Yes, and it's sexy looking. He does this all the time. A lot of people don't understand is, I'm not the only one here who has a good life out of school, They could be this straight-up black, ugly guy, and he could have the best life at home. A lot of people they're too, like, soon, get that fucking flashlight out of my goddamn face. You know what? Fuck you. What a lot of women are about is, like, like they like to take it slow, they don't like being touched a lot or shit like that, and that's fine with me. But I'm gonna wait till I'm, like, 16 or 17. The reason why is girls are not more as mature as they are now. They're a little bit still on the wild side. Till it's over? Alright, well, I just want to wrap up as, there's a lot of things in life, and, it doesn't have to be about having sex. There's a lot better things than sex in life. Like, you need to accomplish stuff and have goals.
Skydive.
Very good. And sandwich. Alright, we're done.
Masturbate on top of a refrigerator.
Masturbate in a microwave. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Bye. You know what? You guys are awesome. Bye.
It's so kinky.